Sous Chef Nina is back in the kitchen and I am making my favorite butternut squash lasagna recipe today. This is one of my all-time favorite recipes for fall. So if you want to see what I'm cooking today, keep watching. First thing is we have the butternut squash peeled, chopped, and cubed, and I'm going to throw it into a pan. This just has some olive oil in it, and we're gonna let it cook for like 20 minutes where it's softened, and then we're gonna puree it. And that's what's gonna give us our yummy, yummy filling. While that's all boiling away, I'm going to start making my roux. And this was like one of the very first things I learned in cooking literature class. So my freshman year of college, we had to take an additional English class, and I took a cookbook writing class. And making a roux was the very first thing that we had to read about in Julia Child's cookbook. Like her intro, she talks about making a roux, R-O-U-X. It's fancy. And I just like fell in love with cookbook writing and cooking, and I just realized like so much of cooking is storytelling, and I've known that for so long because it's not necessarily about the food. Like the food is good, don't get me wrong, but like the story behind what memories it brings you is really what cooking is about. So I was like, I want to do some of that. So here I am, however many, 16 years later, continuing my sous chefing because this is not my recipe. It is Giada De Laurentiis's. So I grew up in like the original Food Network star space. Like it was Giada and Ina and Rachel Ray and Emerald, and those were the people who I would come home and watch their shows after school. And then like later on the Pioneer Woman, and then I would say like The Kitchen I got into, which I still enjoy. So like this is just kind of, I always watched what they were making and doing. So that's why I call myself Sous Chef Nina, because obviously I do create stuff. You guys have seen me do a couple things, but I don't know. I like doing sous chef stuff. Like it's more casual. Ryan's also making more things tonight. I'm just making this one thing. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna show you my roux because you guys should see it. Okay, so once your butter is melted, have your flour measured out. This is a 1/4 cup of flour. Make sure you're whisking and stirring. That's the name of the business here because you don't want it clumpy. I'm gonna turn it down a bit because I don't want the butter to burn. And this is what's gonna create like a super thick, creamy sauce. You can kind of see it already happening. I'm going to slowly add in the milk, and I'm gonna whisk it as I continue to add it in. See how it's becoming a little thicker? That's what you want. You want that thickness. Now I need to bring this to a boil, and I'm adding my last cup of milk in here. This is whole milk. And we're gonna bring it to a boil and reduce to a simmer. I feel so legit right now. Whilst that comes to boil, we're gonna check on the butternut squash, and it looks like it is squashing for sure. I can turn this off, and then I'm gonna put it in a blender to puree it. Scooping the butternut squash all into here, and I'm just gonna blend it. And my milk overflowed. Such a bummer. That's okay, it happens. I'm gonna add in 3/4 cup of the basil leaves to the cream and mix it together. Okay, this is my favorite part. It is assembly time, and I have to show you this sauce. It turns into like a really pretty green sauce, so it's really festive for fall. And the recipe says to add a 3/4 cup of the sauce on the bottom. And I wanted to try, I'm taking a little risk here. I was gonna do like a little mini lasagna, like a little lasagna for two, because I feel like guests love having their own little portion, which is honestly really nice. Or I can decide to like just serve it as like a full lasagna, which I feel like this is perfect for 6 people. And then have one that you can either freeze or eat later, whatever have you. So next up are noodles, the no-bake noodles. So, all right, why am I so out of breath? It has been a day, people. It has been a day. This is not like the perfect size, but I feel like it still kind of works. This is a little too big, but I'm gonna break this guy and hope that it fits. Maybe just push it down. All right, and then after we do the noodles, we have our squash puree. We're gonna eyeball it. I think the most important thing more than anything is just obviously having like a thin layer. Like you don't want your thing to be like super lopsided. And then you sprinkle it with mozzarella cheese. So I was totally gonna go to Murray's and do it that way. If you guys haven't heard of Murray's Cheese Shop, it's in the West Village. I think it's the best cheese shop I've been to personally here. And they have just like really gourmet cheeses. You can try them, it's really yummy. But I did like one of their burrata making classes over COVID, and that was really fun. And so I was trying to go there to get some yummy, yummy mozzarella, but alas, I did not have time. So Kraft, it is. You gotta work with what you got. It's still gonna be good. I mean, it's like filled with cheese and butter and veggies. You're getting your veggies in today. We are. I think this little guy is gonna be so cute. Let me show you more of him. It's like so adorable. Like, how cute is this? How pretty the green is. Feels like I'm painting. This is, I'm not gonna lie, this is really satisfying. It feels like you're painting. You have one for like your dinner party, and then you have like a little one for like the week that you can eat. Isn't it cute? Can you take a close-up of this? I'm really proud of it. And the green looks really pretty, although I don't remember, I mean, the little one doesn't look that cute, but I don't remember it being green last time. Maybe I forgot the basil. So we shall see how it turns out. So 375, 40 minutes, and that's it. Okay, taste test?
Okay, taste test.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still like piping hot. Oh my gosh.
Bring him out. It's a bad idea. Got it.
I want to make sure it's cooked.
I think it's cooked.
Think so? What if it's not? It'll be fine.
Should I make a comedy YouTube thing?
No. I think it's really good. I feel like this is perfect because we're doing like a spicy carbone pasta. That's what Ryan's making, that you can see there. It looks really good. Yours actually looks really good. And this is like very sweet-ish. Like, since it's the butternut squash and the basil, it's very sweet, and it also feels like a white sauce, so it's perfect. So yeah, our friends are coming over and we're gonna enjoy, so yay! Oh wait, thanks for watching. And if you want more Sous Chef Nina videos, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite dishes are for fall, because I always love knowing. And yeah, please subscribe and do all the things, because it really does help build a community I hope that we want to build here. So thanks for watching. Okay, bye.
Bye. Need more?
I really hope this is cooked. You think it's cooked? Yeah, it's like, why don't you try it? Try it.